Gratitude greetings. The Mind and Soul Show by Geetika and Sunny. Geetika is an expert with 11 years of self effort, healing, and touching lives. She's an expert in tarot and spirituality. Welcome, Geetika.
Thank you so much, Sunny. Thank you so much.
What
I'm
is the
super
secret?
excited to be.
Yeah,
Yeah.
please go ahead.
Yeah, I'm super excited to be here. Yeah, thanks for
Awesome.
having me.
What is the secret of your calm, peace, yet divine confidence?
Conviction in myself, belief in myself, trust in myself, because that gives confidence.
Yes,
Yes.
that's the topic of the day. People pleasing to conviction in self, to finding your own voice. Please enlighten us with your beautiful thoughts on the same.
Yes. So today's topic is people pleasing. And people pleasing, if you see the term people pleasing, then it means that you are not doing things for yourself or to please yourself. You are doing things to please other people. But if you will be thinking that why anyone would do that, why we would please others, and the reason is that sometimes we don't choose to be our true selves because we want to be good in someone else's eyes. And that can be because of, let's say, fear, not believing in oneself fully, not considering and taking ourselves on priority, but taking the other person on the priority. That's why if you see that the same person will not behave in the same way with everyone, it can be possibility that he or she might have people pleasing behavior, let's say with friends, to please friends, but he might not have people pleasing behavior, let's say with family members or with the people who are, let's say, younger than his or her age. So it actually depends on you that where it is coming from. But whenever you are pleasing people, that means you are not in your authentic self, not in your true self, and that deviates yourself from your being. Yes.
But how should one identify? Because, first of all, we live in denial and sometimes ignorance, and we may bypass. No, no, everything is fine. Look, I'm smiling, smiling sunny. All is nice. I don't please. I'm a king, only king in words, but inside, someone may be dying. Number one people pleaser, full of fear, full of disapproval, fear of rejection, fear of losing the person, losing the relationship. As you said, we are not being authentic self, so we are living in
Hmm.
some pressure. Yeah,
Hmm. So, yes, so it's true that it happens that we live in fears, but we don't know how to overcome those fears because it becomes our, inner comfort zone. And even if we want to stop it, why we should stop it? Why we should go out of comfort zone? Why can't we be like this only? So the reason is that it is very important to overcome those fears. Not because you have to disappoint anyone, to maybe you want to avoid conflict. Yeah, that's true. But if you want to follow your true path, or let's say true calling, it is very important that you live your life based on your terms, based on your authentic self. And the challenges or the situations that come into your life are just there to remind you that you are above all. So approval and rejection, These are all triggers, I would say, but once you choose to be with yourself, you can you will be much more comfortable than your previous version, the pleasing one. You are pleasing because you want to be get accepted by other people, you know but once you choose to be yourself, irrespective of, let's say, what family thinks, what friends think, you'll be much more freer from inside, because your life is now only dependent on you, but not on the judgments and the opinion from the other people. So it is very important to free yourself in real way, not in superficial way that is, comforting to you. Just like, a mother gives a child, noodles. Child wants to eat that because that's tasty fruit. And once it is time for, let's say, eat green vegetables or salad, the child avoids that. No, it's not in my comfort zone. I always like to have pizzas and, tasty food. So it's just like that. But the real nutrient is when you have the acceptance from inside, when you eat those green veggies that even if they don't seem tasty, but they are good for your health.
So true. And so many deep points touched upon that a person may be pleasing at some places and not at other places. Some people may be pleasing only to appear good in front of others' eyes, only to be loved by someone else. The deeper question is, do I really love myself? Do I really value myself? Do I really accept myself? Yes, it's time to find your voice. What is finding your own voice? How to free yourself? If you were to conclude this, summarize this in an empowering one liner, what would that be?
Yes, so there are a lot of factors into it, just like childhood conditioning, the environment that we belong to. But you have very well quoted, one thing, that finding inner voice, and it comes from self-worth. So prioritizing right things for yourself will give you enough courage to accept and stand for yourself, irrespective of, however your environment may be. Yes, we blame environment, we can blame our surroundings, but it also depends on you, that what you choose for yourself, and it comes from self-worth. So how you see yourself, um how you behave with yourself will determine that, how your environment will also be with you.
Let's
Yes,
get it
so
go. Yes,
yeah.
it's all about self worth. No more blame. Because of this, because of that, you are actually weakening yourself. Instead, stand up. Find the courage. Use the courage that is already there. Thank you so much, Gitika, for today. Another
Thank you.
beautiful episode, a must watch for all moms, dads, professionals, confident, not so confident. Still watch. You may end up being a light for someone who is in the dark. Thank you for being the light, Gitika. Look forward to the
Thank you
next.
so much.
Thank you,
Thanks.
everyone.